Hello and welcome to our new podcast.
Yeah.
Let's go. So we are Unfiltered, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing throughout this podcast is have conversations that are literally unfiltered, and it's going to get wild. Prepare yourself.
Wild. I don't know what you're expecting, Jules, but
I mean, not that wild, hopefully. I don't know. But what I mean
you're
is
setting the bar very high.
What I mean is we're not going to filter anything that we're going to talk about, right?
That's true. Bit.
A little, yeah, maybe.
Depends on how many times you have to film it.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Guys, it takes a lot to do a podcast. We had no idea. It sounded like a great idea, but think twice before you do it.
Pray about it. Like, we love it.
Yeah, we love it. Yeah.
So excited. So happy to be here.
No, we really are. We really are excited for what this has in store for us and for you guys. We are really actually excited to have different conversations, to actually have a different platform and something new to spice our lives, but also to hopefully spice, you know, how you see us as YWAM Urban Key, the things that you know or that you hear, and things that you want to hear. Oh, who texted you?
We were talking before. We were talking before we started filming, and I was like, "Is it okay if I put my phone here?" Julie's like, "Yeah, it's unfiltered, man. Like that's the point of the thing. Like, be casual, you know." So I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And Maddie was like, "I bet your phone's gonna blow up." And all of a sudden, someone's texting me. Like, no one ever texts me ever.
Well, for those of you who are just listening, Abby's phone just went off.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Context. My bad.
Anyways, so this is just an introduction episode, just so that you can get to know a little bit about who we are. Clearly, you've already heard a lot, and you already know us very well. But hopefully, that excites you for what's to come. Hey.
Yeah.
So we'll start over here. Who are you?
Oh, hello.
Oh, that was
No
so-
filters. That was like so newscaster.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
Like radio
my
too.
name is, I'm gonna say it.
Do it again, one more time.
Hello. My name is Florencia, but you can call me Flo. Oh, I go by Flo. I've been
She
here
likes
for
to touch mugs and move a
I don't know
lot.
if you guys can hear that. That mug was like
I think we can.
I hope
not.
not.
Anyways, I'm 25 years old.
Quarter of a century. Come on.
Yeah, that's
Old.
I don't know.
Prepared to hit our ages.
I think I'm the youngest here.
Yeah, probably.
No,
Oh.
I'm the youngest. Because you're in November. Yeah. You turned 26.
Spoilers.
Oh. Anyways, I'm 25 and I'm from Chile, and I've been in YWAM for 5 years already. Urban Key, actually, the whole time. Just renewed my visa.
Woo.
Sorry. So that's my last visa. Exciting. So
Yes.
let's go.
Nice.
Next.
So I'm Julie. Atta is my full name. No, not Atta. Sorry, Julietta is my full name.
My name is Etta. I go by Julie.
Yeah, keeping it fresh.
No, you can see we're not good at this.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly. Yeah. So yeah, my name is Julietta, but I go by Julie. Yeah, there you
There
go.
we are,
I'm originally from Argentina, but I was brought up in the UK because I'm a YWAM kid. I'm a missionary kid. All of the above. Woo. So I was born in missions, kind of ish. Yeah. Did my DTS in Spain. I think I'm the only one who did DTS anywhere else apart from Urban Key.
Yeah.
But I've been working with Urban Key for 12 years ish, and I'm 30. Yes.
Wow.
So
It's a big one. It was a big
it's a good
birthday.
number.
Yeah. This
It's a fun birthday, actually.
it
It's
was
a good
actually it was really fun. Maybe I'll talk about it in another
Oh.
episode. But
No, too much
Keep it
suspense.
hanging.
Come on.
okay, too much suspense. Yeah.
Just
So
go
my
fast.
birthday was in February, and I was in outreach.
Oh.
If you don't know what that is, it's a time where we go abroad to put what we learn in practice. And my family came to surprise me with my best friend too. So that was nice. Yeah, it was cute. It was really nice.
Precious.
It was very precious. I thought I was going to visit some refugees. That's the fun part, actually. And they kind of
Give
were.
or take.
Yeah. But instead, my family was there, which was so unexpected because it was a few days before my birthday, so it was really fun. So it's really, really sweet. Yeah.
Good.
So I'm 30.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, who are you?
My name's Abby. Full name Abby.
Full name.
Full name Abby.
Abigail?
Not Abigail. And I'm 25, born in March.
Woo.
Not November, so the youngest. And
Coins
I'm
the title.
I'll take it. And I'm from Canada originally.
Canadian.
Canada, yeah. And what's the other one?
How long have you been here?
Yes, I did my DTS here in 2017, so 6 years, 7 years, something like that.
Great times.
Yeah, a long time ago. Way back when.
Way.
Yeah, fun. Anyways, next.
Well, I'm the oldest of the group. We'll start with that. Just to mix it up. I'm 31. And I've been here for 10 years. Did my DTS in 2014. Originally from the States. I'm really doing everything backwards.
Yeah.
Like, this is so
It's
interesting.
exciting.
She's so spontaneous. This week I get my citizenship for the UK, so I'll be a dual citizen. And my name's Maddie, Madison, Madizona, Madson, name it, doesn't matter. Call me you and I'll probably answer, let's be honest.
Call me you.
Hey, you, yes. Yeah, that's me.
That's cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
So as you can see, we're from all over the world, really. And we've been in YWAM for various years as well. So amongst us, I think we've got quite a good range of different personalities, backgrounds, stories, to kind of bring something different to the table. And that's really what we're going to be doing. That's the point of the podcast, really, to bring different perspectives about topics that vary, you know. We're going to talk about things that are maybe hot gossips, maybe not that.
No hot gossip.
But hot, yeah, sure. Hot
tea.
topics, more like, you know, things that probably you're wondering. Hopefully, things that can give you a bit more clarity, or at least a bit more of an intel of what our life is like. You know, especially because everything that you see probably is just very static. So this will hopefully keep things a bit more fresh and alive. We'll also probably talk about things that are deeper, things that are a bit more raw. We'll probably get to hear some of our stories as well. But with everything that we're going to share, like, the idea is, one, to keep it unfiltered, but two, to also keep it real, you know, and share from our experiences, but also from who we are. We are representing YWAM Urban Key, but at the core, like, we're representing God, you know, and I think it's also to kind of show the unfiltered version of, like, how we're in missions. We are missionaries, we're Christians, but we're also friends who agree, friends who disagree, you know, sometimes.
Bombastic.
But yeah, that's the reality. Sometimes we do disagree, and I think there's not a lot of that out there, you know, and also to hopefully bring unity, not just amongst us, but also amongst other people, other YWAM bases, other churches, whatever, because we want to have different people on the podcast as well. You're not just always going to get to hear from us, don't worry.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, thank God. I don't think I can do this all the time. So yeah, we'll bring different people, because I think we need to actually, like, come together a lot more. You know, there's a lot more things that bring us together, that unite us rather than sets us apart. But we really want to have your input as well. So if you have any questions, comments, things that you want to hear and for us to discuss and talk about, we want to have your input, but also we want to do this for you. We really want to bless you, bless each other also through doing this. We're not just going to create another podcast for the sake of that. We really want this to be relevant, and when it's not, we also pray that we can stop, you know, and that we can have that wisdom and guidance from God to, like, put a stop to this, because we don't just want to do things for the lols to get more views or whatever. We really just want to be real. I don't know if that makes sense.
I love what you said about God at the core of all of this, because I think the reality is that none of us do a job. None of us are, like, part-time Christians or really only a part of a church. Like, actually, God is interwoven through our whole lifestyle. And so I think it's actually really fun to be able to share conversations and our stories, the highs, the lows, the difficulties, the glories, the beauties, you know, of all of the ways that God is a part of our life, you know. So it's not just like a nice devotional or something, that we prepared this topic and we sat and did questions and talked about what we'd say from our own wisdom. Like that actually is not the point at all of this podcast. The point is to come and just share, I guess, about the different ways that Jesus has been active in our lives. And hopefully that will encourage you. Maybe it'll be like, oh, thank God somebody feels the same way, you know?
Yeah.
I know that that's helped me many times. And just really to welcome you to the table. Like, so I think it's not about content. It's not about fame at all. But just really about making you a part of this circle, this table, this conversation. So that also you never have the chance to say that you're lonely or not included. We want you here. We want you to be a part of this. And to feel like, these are also your friends, because maybe if we don't know you, we actually do love you and we actually do want to know you. So I think that's a big part of what we're doing, you know?
I think some of like the most, like my most precious moments, like at the base or in like base life has been sitting around the table, you know? And I think that's also like a heart that we want to share and like invite others into, kind of like what you're saying, you know, like whoever's watching or whoever's listening or whatever, like you're welcome here, you know? And that's also kind of why we want to really hear from you. Like, what do you want to talk about and what do you want to hear? Like, I don't know. Also, the times that I like learn the most about God are, to be honest, in those situations, like sitting around the dinner table, you know, like talking about whatever, learning about relationships or like, I don't know, like being close is in those moments. And I think that's what I, like all of us want to like really share is that you're sitting here at the table, you know, it's not like, I don't know, we're professionals, but like we're just people, you know,
and then we're not perfect.
Exactly.
Those conversations are so raw and so like honest and real and open, and like we're not perfect. You know? Like I don't have my life figured out. Like I don't know about you, but I don't. Like, and I'm sitting here because I love God. And like that's our main, like as we were saying, our core value, like to love God. And maybe it's not comfortable, or like it's maybe not the best, or maybe it's like complicated with language barriers or whatever. But it's just because I love God, you know, and like it's just a place that I want to offer to others as well.
It's really good.
So
For sure.
And that's so key, to a place to offer to other people. You know, this is a new platform. It's something different. It's something that I personally see a lot of people do. Podcasts are actually really like helpful for me, at least. I really enjoy them. And I know that it can be something that can be of a blessing to other people, you know, and that whoever's listening, that hopefully this can be of a blessing to you somehow as well. So it's a different way of loving one another, and it's a different way also of being an influence in Jesus's hands and feet, but in a different way. So so this is
the people fly in and be like, I'm here for the podcast, for a seat at the table. And you're like,
well,
okay, why not?
Why not? Yeah, exactly.
Tell your story.
So this is Unfiltered. This is who we are. And hopefully it is a glimpse, but it's enough to keep you hooked and wanting to listen to more, but also wanting to tell us what you want to hear about. But this is us.
For sure, you'll be entertained by this chaos.
Oh yeah, for sure. Might be really fun though. Might be really fun. Yeah. Do you how many podcasts?
Talking about chaos. We talk
amazing.
How many podcasts do you know that actually have a lot of chaos that is in the podcast? I know a few, but
I know what you mean. Like it's not.
Yeah, it's not very common. Yeah.
Okay, you go.
So there you go. Maybe we're your first, and so you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Anyways, so this is us, literally, and we'll hopefully see you soon in the next episode.
Yeah, that's great. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Bye.